When it comes to the center, bear caves are hard yet a great place to build for players. So we proudly present top 3 bear caves on the center with full base designs. What's going on, guys? It's the Outcasts and welcome back to another video. Before this video gets started, I just wanted to say that our servers OC back from PS4 days launch for season 1 on PC this summer. Go join the Discord down below, and the best part is you get to pick how the server is made. See you there. Coming at number 3, this location can be found at 35.1 latitude and 67.4 longitude. And then here it is on the map for you guys. But the spawn location for this cave is actually jungle's mid, and if you get a lucky spawn, you spawn pretty much at this cave. But as you can see, this one is a little tricky to work with. It is not flat, and we have a lot of hidden areas. So this one is definitely going to be a tricky build. Not really sure what we're going to do yet. We're probably going to hide a generator in one of these little holes if we can figure that out. It's going to be hard to put a turret wall on the entrance as people can rocket rush it, so we're going to try to figure out what to do. But then you have this little lip here, which kind of really does get in the way, so I don't know what to do about that. Definitely a tough cave to work with, but let's see what we can do with it. So as you can see right here, we went ahead and built a turret wall on the front and then put a ton of bear traps. Because if you know, I love bear traps. I love everything about them. They stop people. It is great to stop people from rocket rushing. The large bear traps stop the stego running and with the trikes and all that. We decided to build 2 turret walls here. One turret wall leads to nowhere, and it's just kind of like a little tower, you know, the add-on. And then inside here we have a trap right here, meaning if they blow up this door, it will actually blow up the thatched ceiling and drop the vault down, blocking them out. Which basically means they have to use another 15 C4. But right here we have a little raid area, so if you're being raided, you come here, you got some stuff in your fridge, like your med brews, all that kind of stuff. Really helps out. Come inside, you got all the basics, you know. Got your nice crafting station, and the reason why we actually keep using these crafting stations is they work very well. So people seem to love them. I don't have any complaints. If you have any complaints about the crafting stations, let me know, and I'll be sure to update that. But this whole thing is like a breeding base for a smaller tribe. Has a good amount of room. Got some hidden cryo fridges right there, and then 2 more behind there. We have literally everything that we need in a base. It's nice. Everything's laid out perfectly, and that's why this is at number 3. This is not the best location. Got the Jenny up there, by the way. But anyways, let's move on to number 2. Coming in number 2, this location can be found at 29.7 latitude and 54.0 longitude. And then here it is on the map for you guys. Again, this will be in the jungles area. This will be on jungle's right, I believe. I'm not that sure on what they're fully called, but the one that's on the right, closest to the volcano. And the best part about this one's way more hidden than the last one. Actually, I've built in this one many times back on PS4. Haven't done it on PC yet, surprisingly, but I might now because we have a good design for it. This one is massive. This one's way bigger than the last one, almost 2 times bigger. And there's no lips or anything hanging down getting in the way. This one's actually pretty flat, which actually helps out a good amount. It goes very far back, which means hiding stuff is going to be very easy. But what we really need to watch out for is on the last one when we put the turret wall a little too close. So let's figure out if we can maybe put it farther back to stop people from rocket running easier. But anyways, let's get right into it. Just gonna let you guys know now, this one is by far my favorite design, as this one works for any size tribe. Now we got a little bit of bear traps out front, could use a lot more, but we have an area to stop dinos from getting in here, and we actually put spikes. I've never really put spikes in the front, but this just don't worry, the entire wall is all vault dropped. The whole inside's vault dropped. We put some spikes out front so then they can't see for the wall. This one's really nice. Got everything set up really nice. Feeding troughs, everything that you really need. Refrigerators, preserving bins, little hatchery. Even managed to fit a tech rep in here, some indie forges, you know, basic crafting station. Except I put the thing over there this time, just because it looks better. Have a cage for a dung beetle, vault for the indie forges, and then you have a little vault wall right here for all your main storage. Then you come upstairs. And the biggest thing about this, just for your cryo fridges, keep them up on something so then it's harder for them to be destroyed to get into. And this is just the main log-eyed area. But overall, I like this one the best, but the biggest thing is the location again. The location just isn't the best, but number 1 is the best location, so let's get on to that. And finally, coming in number 1, this location can be found at 26.1 latitude and 64.7 longitude. Here it is on the map, but almost everybody knows this location, so you really don't need to give off the coordinates. This is just for people who are like newer to the game. This is the bear cave on center. This is the crouch bear cave, the most known spot probably on ARK. And if you're new to this location is really nice because as you see, you cannot walk through it. You have to crouch, which means there's a good 2 to 3 seconds where turrets straight shoot you, which usually kills the majority of people. And then you have this little wraparound that leads into one of the biggest crouch holes I've ever seen. Could technically consider this is a rat hole actually, but people don't usually call it a rat hole. But best part about it, it's just so huge. There's so much room for dino storage, so much room for just literally everything. So we will probably be using my same design from a while ago, but we're gonna mix it up a little bit, make it better for a tribe, basically making it easier for you guys to build, if that makes sense. Because we don't want to make it too complicated to where you guys don't want to build it. So all these designs are meant to be as simple as possible, but still have everything needed for a base design. So let's get right on to the build. So right before we get onto the build, it would mean a lot if you guys want to go hit that subscribe button and left a like. Let's try to get to 50k before the end of the year. And then also feel free to go comment OCYT or OC Bear Cave, OCBC for OC Bear Cave, just something and I'll like it. As long as it has OC in front of it, I will like anything, as long as it's not offensive, because a lot of you guys have been posting offensive stuff. But anyways, as you can see with this cave, we decided to build a small little turret wall in the front and then make sure that people can't just run through it on the bottom. People actually can't hide here either. The turrets will shoot them at any part of it, which is really nice. We have an insane amount of spam here. Spam just makes sure that people can't push up quickly. They have to destroy each little thing. Each one of those I think takes about 2 C4. So that's a lot of C4 over time, especially we have 500 of them placed down. Have our first Jenny up there for the main wall. Then there's going to be a second Jenny hidden behind this wall for this wall. It's really up to you how you guys do the generators. I went ahead and blocked this off so people cannot run through, of course. And this whole wall is basically open. This is meant for a server that has cave flyers turned off. So if your server has cave flyers on, you will need to fill up all the walls and then probably put it all the way up to the roof so they can't get in. This storage box is really to hold like stuff like grenades and stuff, to throw out to people who are raiding you. You can sit back here, get down, and then hide behind people, snipe people who are trying to like raid you or soak or really whatever. Actually works out pretty well. I decided for that. Then you have a good amount of turrets, got some heavies and techs on this. Still under the 100 turret limit, surprisingly. And then we decided to just do some OCD spam. This is just where you're going to be raising all your dinos mainly. And this is, again, for a simple tribe. This is not like a big complicated base. So this is basically a starter base for this cave, which is really nice. Over here, if they somehow manage to get past the 2 turret walls, we have this little protection just basically pushing them back a little farther. So we need to demo those and then get through this. We have a nice, huge area in here. But as you can see, we have it with a grill, 2 cookers, because why not have 2 instead of 1? I've never done that before in a build. And then we have a hatchery over here, pretty good size, open up this gate, get the babies through, shut it, just let them raise over there. And we have a nice vault wall. You're not really going to need a bigger one for loot, because if you have too much loot, that means you just have too much. You just need to get rid of some of it. Then we have a basic crafting station. This one's actually a little different though. We actually raised this one up a little higher as it looks a lot better. Put a tech rep. We have the transmitter set up so we can access the grinder and the tech rep from the transmitter if you're farming on aberration or something. We have a fake cryo wall basically right there, and then back in here is the main cryo wall. But anyways, that is gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new and hit that subscribe button. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.